Welcome to my channel, Ken here. Today let's take a look at the Cloudlifter Z and the regular Cloudlifter. Let's go! I provide affiliate links below to both the microphones and the Cloudlifters at no cost to you, but it'll help my channel. Here I have the Cloudlifter Z plugged into a Camden mic preamp. It's a 500 rack thing. I have the mojo turned off just to have a clean signal. And the Cloudlifter Z right now is set to high output and no high pass filter. And it's set to basically 3K. The microphone is an AEA R92, which is a passive mic. So passive ribbon mics react pretty significantly to changes in impedance, what they're plugged into. Now the Cloudlifter Z requires phantom power in order to work, and it's based on a JFET circuit. It has a maximum gain of 25 dB of clean gain. The reason why you would do this is because if you have a low output microphone like the one I'm talking into right now, you end up risking, if you crank up the gain on the mic preamp, what happens is that you add a lot of noise, and also you lose some headroom and dynamics from that. So hence the need for a Cloudlifter. In a little bit I'll demonstrate it on a dynamic mic like in the Shure SM7B. But for now, let's just check this ribbon mic out. I am going to talk into it. Right now it's set right smack at 12 o'clock, which is 3K impedance. So the lowest impedance setting here all the way counterclockwise is 150 ohms. So as I'm dialing it up, as you can see here, so this is at, I don't know, 350 ohms. And I keep dialing it up. Now it's at 11 o'clock. It's at noon. And now we're getting pretty high impedance here. And as you can hear, as I'm dialing up this knob, the sound gets more and more bottom heavy. You hear more and more of the proximity effect. And this is at its maximum setting. So here we go. This is at maximum setting, and this is at noon, which would be average impedance. So you can hear that as you're going counterclockwise, the sound gets thinner and more nasally, and as you go dial it up clockwise, the sound gets more and more warm. So this is a great tool to kind of shape some of the microphone characteristic tonality, so to speak, if you want to call it that. Now I'm going to compare this to a regular Cloudlifter. So now I've plugged this into a regular CL2 regular Cloudlifter. That's 25 dB a gain, and this is what it sounds like. As you can hear, it's slightly louder and it sounds full and rich. In addition to the other two Cloudlifters, I have this CL-1 black Cloudlifter that came with the midnight microphone, and I found it to be very similar to the regular Cloudlifter, maybe with slightly, ever so slightly brighter sound, a little bit of a lift in the upper mids, but I mean, we're talking subtle here. So now we have the SM7B here, and this is a dynamic microphone as opposed to the ribbon mic. And this mic is notorious for its low output. I would definitely put a Cloudlifter on it to avoid noise. So I'm going to dial this knob again This is at its all the way counterclockwise, and I'm going to dial it up as I'm talking, and you can hear the difference in the sound here. So now we're at noon, and this is the average, and getting up in impedance here, and it's fully clockwise now. And as you can hear, this is what my voice sounds like into a SM7B. Back to noon, and this is what it sounds like with the SM7B. Not as dramatic as difference as it was on the ribbon mic, but it's still noticeable. So this is the regular Cloudlifter on a SM7B. I would highly recommend using an SM7B with a Cloudlifter at any given time, except if the source is extremely loud, like it would be, let's say, a blasting guitar cabinet, or maybe on top of a snare or bottom of the snare or something like that. But for spoken word, I would definitely use a Cloudlifter. Even if you use it for acoustic guitar and stuff like that, it does significantly lower the noise floor from the mic pre. Although, if you have a really quiet mic pre with low self noise, it is possible to use it without it, but I would still recommend it because of ease of use and just not taking chances with the noise floor of the mic pre. On top of that, I would say that it is very clean gain that you get from these Cloudlifters, and it doesn't impart any color of any kind to your mic sound. So I think it's a good choice to have a Cloudlifter on your shelf at any given time. I mean, especially if you use passive ribbon mics or this SM7B. Even if the source is very, very quiet and you use let's say a ribbon mic to mic it up, I think it's pretty essential. Although for condenser mics, it is not all that useful because it really is, it essentially is a preamp for a microphone. So there's that. Now I want to demonstrate also a guitar signal going into the Cloudlifter C as a direct box. So here we go. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.